Write a short note on probate and admiralty jurisdiction. Probate and admiralty jurisdictions are special jurisdictions exercised by courts in particular matters under the Bhartiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023. Judgments given by court exercising probate, matrimonial, admiralty, or insolvency jurisdictions are treated as relevant and have a special evidentiary value. According to Section 35 of Bhartiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, a final judgment order or decree passed by a competent court while exercising probate, matrimonial, admiralty, or insolvency jurisdiction becomes relevant when it grants, removes, or declares any legal character or right of a person. Such judgments are not merely relevant but also operate as conclusive proof regarding the legal status of rights determined by the court. Probate jurisdiction. The term probate refers to the authority given by a competent court regarding the validity and execution of a will made by a deceased person. Probate jurisdiction deals with matters relating to validity of wills, appointment of executors, administration of property of deceased persons, succession and inheritance matters. The purpose of probate jurisdiction is to determine whether a will is genuine and whether a person is legally entitled to administer the estate of a deceased person. For example, suppose A dies and leaves behind a will appointing B as executor of his property. The court grants probate to B. Once probate is granted, the court's order becomes conclusive proof that B has legal authority to administer A's property. Admiralty jurisdiction. Admiralty jurisdiction refers to the jurisdiction exercised by court regarding maritime and sea related matters. This jurisdiction generally includes disputes relating to ships and vessels, maritime trade and commerce, sea transportation, damage caused by ships, marine insurance claims, ownership of ships and cargo. The purpose of admiralty jurisdiction is to decide disputes arising from activities conducted on seas and navigable waters. For example, suppose two ships collide at sea causing damage to cargo. The court exercising admiralty jurisdiction decides the liability of the parties and determines compensation. Effect of judgment under Section 35. According to Section 35 of the Bhartiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, such judgments become conclusive proof regarding first legal character conferred by the judgment. If a judgment grants a legal status to a person, it becomes effective from the date mentioned in the judgment. Second, legal character declared by the court. If the court declares a person entitled to a legal status, that status is considered to exist from the date started. Third, legal character taken away by the court. If a judgment removes a person's legal character, it ceases from the specified date. Rights relating to property. If a judgment declares ownership of property, such ownership is considered valid from the date declared by the court. Illustration. Suppose a court grants probate in favor of B, declaring him the lawful executor of A's will. Such judgment becomes conclusive proof that B has legal authority over A's estate. Similarly, if a court exercising admiralty jurisdiction declares ownership over a ship, such declaration becomes conclusive proof of ownership. Conclusion. Thus, probate jurisdiction deals with matters relating to wills and succession, whereas admiralty jurisdiction deals with maritime and sea related disputes. Under Section 35 of the Bhartiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, judgments passed under these jurisdictions possess special evidentiary value and become conclusive proof regarding legal rights and status.